You're on.
Meeting will come to order, please. The notice requirements of the Open Public Meetings Act for this meeting have been satisfied. Would you please turn off electronic equipment and we'll stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Attention, salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Would you call the roll, please?
Mayor Becker.
Here.
Commissioner Amadeo.
Here.
Commissioner Blumberg.
I am here.
We have before us for approval the minutes of our May 18th meetings.
So moved. Second.
Mayor Becker.
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo.
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg.
Yes.
We will now open for public comment. We have 3 minutes on any subject you'd like to speak about.
Hold the clock, Mayor. Sewell, 22 West Drive. Mayor, I don't mind you lying to me. I consider the source and don't expect anything better. But when you drag some Hallelujah judge into this courtroom to administer a solemn sworn oath of office, you make this judge look like a jackass, a doofus, a schlemazel, and a schlemiel, not to mention a schmagegi. To lie under oath is anathema. Anathema, Mayor. It's perjury. It's criminal. Mayor, when you swear to uphold the New Jersey State Constitution, you don't get to pick and choose what parts you might care to uphold. You've taken it upon yourself to ignore your solemn oath to provide a thorough and efficient education. You have appointed school board members who likewise break their solemn sworn oaths to provide a thorough and efficient education. Mayor, neither you nor your school board cronies have addressed the undeniable, deplorable fact that they fail all 7 indicators of efficiency. Mayor, you and your school board refuse to do what needs to be done. Michael Epson summed it up most succinctly. Just do it. Close a damn school. Mike is spot on. Close Ty this June and simply repurpose the 3rd floor of Ross. It can easily handle everyone with room to spare. Ty can be used for sorely needed senior housing, or Rutgers can use it as a satellite campus with lots of room to expand on the fields across the street. Mayor, both you and the school board must undertake a white paper to seek solutions to remediate and eliminate all 7 indicators of inefficiency. Mayor, since your dubious accountancy firm cost taxpayers nearly $500,000, it might want to do a little extra that you crowed about. Your buddy, Michael Epson, was not entirely correct when he insisted if the members of the school board don't have the courage to do the job that needs to be done, then get rid of them. End of quote. Mayor, it has nothing to do with courage, but rather a lot to do with keeping one's word, especially one's word given under solemn sworn oath to the one true God of the Israelites. Mayor, you pick folks who suffer from the same character defect that you do. You all lack a moral and ethical compass and don't give a flying fig for the import and gravitas of a solemn sworn oath. If you ever did, then there'd never be 3 kindergarten classes averaging less than 10 students each last year. You know, this is disgraceful, Mayor. It can't continue. This squandering of taxpayer dollars, there has to be adult supervision, and it's not coming from you.
Thank you. Is there any other public comment?
Steve Warner, 103 North Sumner Avenue. I'd just like to talk a little more about the situation this weekend as far as remedies to the situation. Myself and Joan just talked to this young man here, this young Margate boy, very impressive, 14-year-old. It seemed like he was 18. And he thought that the idea of a miniature golf course would be excellent, but he thought that it should also maybe have a frozen yogurt or an ice cream associated with it on the same property. which I think is a very good idea. If there was some sort of public-private operation where the city allowed people to use the ground, lease it for $1 a year or something, and then put something on the ground, a miniature golf course, maybe have their frozen yogurt or whatever it is, and I think you need a large piece of ground, or a relatively large piece of ground, like for instance a girls' softball field, which hasn't been used for softball for 5 years. It's a girls' softball museum right now. There's plenty of other fields over there. They aren't used either, but that would be a very good location. It sits out there, people can see it, and this kid thinks it's a great idea. And also, he's going to come to our organization, the Concerned Citizens, to get us some other ideas, which I'll bring back to you. But he just thought that this was a very good idea. Give the kids something to do. And I think it's important that, you guys, as the leaders of the city, you have to, think about all the residents, the ones from, that are only here in the summer. They deserve as much consideration as anybody else, okay? Like I said, they spend as much money or more on their taxes than we do. And I think it's, we have to do something for them. We really do. And I think that would be a great idea. The field, the stuff that's used at the ball field are the basketball courts and the tennis courts. The rest of it is barely used. Sits there vacant for months and months and months. In the middle of the winter, they're playing basketball. In the middle of the winter, they're playing tennis. The rest of it, they're doing nothing or not much. Anyhow, I think that would be the best spot. And it's just sitting there, and it's a waste. And that should be put to use and give the kids something else to do, and give them more area to walk to. Might tire them out a little bit. So they'll have a good night, go on the beach and, swim in the surf, and then go out and walk around a little bit. You put them to bed earlier because they're tired. So anyhow, I think that's a very good idea. I think we should, either a public-private partnership, or maybe the rec department could do it. I don't know. But it might be too much for the rec department to do. I don't know. It probably would. So I think if you could get some sort of public-private partnership, that would really give the kids something else to do. And we're going to come back with some more ideas that this kid's going to come up with, and bring it, share it with you guys, and let's do something rather than talk about it, because this has been building for years. This isn't just this weekend. If you go around Margate, anybody that goes around Margate Friday, Saturday night in the summer, you know what it is. Okay, now if you sit at home the whole weekend, then you don't. But if you go out of the house, this isn't news. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve.
Appoint him to be in charge. Appoint him committee chair.
Joan Naden, 8 North Quincy Avenue, and speaking to this young gentleman, I mentioned to him that you guys had suggested the possibility of putting a miniature golf course under Lucy the elephant. He and his mother thought it was as ridiculous an idea as the Margate Concerned Citizens do. He said it's not a safe place. He said there's not enough room, there's no place to park, there are people drinking right next door. He thought that the girls' softball field isn't being used for anything, and it would be a great place to have it. He was really enthusiastic, and I hope for once you'll consider it, because we've been talking to you about it for about 5 years now, and nothing happens.
Thank you. Any other public comment?
Mayor, may I make public comment?
Mhm.
Amadeo, 8213 Amherst Avenue. Gwen, I want to compliment you for the great job you did in that museum. It's still, I think about it ever since I walked in there every day. I was totally surprised at the exhibits, the detail, the books, everything that you compiled is something that you really need to be very proud of. And I want to thank you as a resident of Margate for the great job you did, because I knew you cared about it, and you just did a phenomenal job. I just can't thank you enough. Thank you. Thank you, Mayor.
You're welcome. And Gwen, you had the ultimate compliment. There's a lady that I know who is sort of very knowledgeable about these types of museums and things. She said, Mike, everything in that museum was done properly.
Oh, yeah.
It was,
Unbelievable.
that was the ultimate compliment, and you know what I think. I don't have to tell you, but publicly, Without Gwen, we wouldn't have such a nice museum. Thank you, Gwen.
Very much. It was certainly a group effort.
Any other public comment? Motion to close public comment.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
We'll now open public comment on ordinances and resolutions. Is there any public comment? There's a motion to close public
I'll
comment.
move to close public comment.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Mr. Deeney.
Okay, the first item on the agenda for action is an ordinance. It's an ordinance introduction, first reading. Ordinance number 12, an ordinance amending Chapter 67, alcoholic beverages of the Code of the City of Margate, City, County of Atlantic, and State of New Jersey.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
The next section is public adoption, which is second reading of the ordinance. You've just had your public hearing. There were no comments on these ordinances. First is number 10, amending Chapter 132, fees of the Code of the City of Margate, County of Atlantic, State of New Jersey.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
The second of these two in this section is ordinance 11, an ordinance amending Chapter 257, vehicles and traffic of the Code of the City of Margate, County of Atlantic, State of New Jersey.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
The next section on the agenda is resolutions. There are 7 or 8 resolutions. The first is 107, authorizing bill payments and claims.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
The next is 108, authorizing award of contract to the planning board solicitor.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
The third is authorizing the award of a contract to the municipal solicitor.
I'd love to make that one.
Okay. We all would. I'll second.
I have to read you.
We have you for another year, bud.
I have to read it yet. Wait a minute. Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Scott.
Resolution number 110, authorizing a transfer of capital appropriations within the capital ordinance. No additional money is being appropriated.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
The next one is authorizing number 111, authorizing a tax lien redemption for block 124, lot 23.27.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
The next one, 12, authorizing a request for DLGS for approval to insert grant money into our budget.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
The last resolution authorizing a change order for the Amherst Avenue bulkhead repair project. It's a minor change order, number 113.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner
Yes.
Thank you, Rich. Is there a motion to adjourn the meeting?
So moved.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
And the time is 5:32.
4. Yeah, 32. Yeah, you're right. Good meeting. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Yes, I'm doing